Thank you, Chairman. Before we start, I'd just like to restate some of the information within this report. As Dr. Hall states, there is never a good time to review members' allowances. In these straitened times, the task is particularly challenging, as we are all aware of pressures facing public services. However, I'm pleased that the panel has also sought to place this legitimate concern in the context of determining what the role of a member is worth. As Dr. Hall states so eloquently in his introduction, schemes of remuneration should contribute to a vigorous and healthy local democracy. And if local democracy is to prosper, then people must have choice. To ensure choice, candidates for council membership must come from a diverse range of backgrounds, and remuneration to an adequate level helps achieve that diversity. The panel's recommendations, summarised on page 3 of the report, do represent a significant streamlining of the allowance scheme. Key among them is the single special responsibility allowance rule, a proposal which would mean members were only able to hold one SRA regardless of the number of posts they hold. Members would also be able to forego all or part of any allowance that they are entitled to. The evidence that the panel reviewed while going through their deliberations illustrates how thorough a piece of work they did. I was struck by the policy intention stated in the 1988 White Paper, Modern Local Government in Touch with the People, which is referenced in the report, and which states, people do not enter public service to make a fortune, but neither should they pay a price for serving the public. It is clear that executive mayors and some others in political executive positions, or the scrutiny functions in councils, may spend much, if not all their time, on council business, with the possible subsequent loss of earnings and pension rights. Mr. Chairman, therein lies the nub of this issue. For members and potential members, the allowance scheme is there to reduce to the financial disincentive to serving on the council. Individual councillors can still make decisions on receiving allowances based upon their own financial circumstances if they so choose. In terms of comparisons with our neighbours on allowance levels, Cambridgeshire is at the lower end of the spectrum. The panel highlights the fact that the current allowances, being at the lower end of the spectrum, undervalues elected members, and also our county and its residents. With the issues Cambridgeshire is facing as an economic engine in a high-growth area, the panel believes remuneration should not be at the lower end of the spectrum. Mr. Chairman, the Conservative Group will have a free vote on recommendations of the panel, and I understand that this is also the case on the opposition benches. This is only correct. In my view, this matter is not party political. It is purely and simply about the effective function of the council and democracy. First and foremost, we are elected as community leaders. Being a community leader involves taking decisive action. This is one of those times. I would encourage members on all sides not to abstain, but to demonstrate they are able to take a firm decision either for or against the proposal, as the residents who elected us would expect. The actual proposal will be that the motion 11 will become 11A, and that is the part we've just voted on, to present the paper to you. That Council accepts the recommendations in the Independent Remuneration Panel report. That Council confirms that the changes shall be implemented from the full Council meeting of 18th of October 2011. That Council formally revokes the existing members' allowances scheme with effect from that date. And and that Council authorises the Head of Democratic and Member Services to prepare a new scheme to reflect the outcome of the Council's deliberations and to take any consequential action arising therefrom.